This is a brief overview of Assignment 2, which is due on the 25th of September. Now, this is worth 20% of your final mark, so make sure you do a really great job with this assignment. The presentation is really important, so it needs to be in a Word document, and this Word document should include all the questions. Now, where it's requested that you include a spreadsheet, you need to include both the results view and the formula view of the spreadsheet. Now, some of these questions in this assignment require the answer to be in a memorandum format, so make sure you do them in a memo format. And also ensure that if you're using references, and I expect you to be using references a bit more than just the text, that you include both in-text referencing and an end-of-question reference list. When you're doing a spreadsheet, make sure that all the questions are on separate sheets, because that makes it easier for me to get through the questions without scrolling down one great big long spreadsheet. Now, I've briefly looked at each question. Question 1 is about budgets. It's all in Chapter 6 of the textbook, and an example to use is illustrated example 1 from the question and question 6.17. Question 2, still about budgets, and this bit about budgeting, zero-based budgeting, is in Chapter 5 of the textbook. But to get the best marks in this question, I really want you to have a look at some additional research on zero-based budgeting and whether or not it's appropriate for the company FOL. And remember, this is a memorandum, so it should be in memorandum form, to, from, and the topic of the memorandum. Okay, now question 3, this is variance analysis. This is a pretty straightforward variance analysis question. It's based on Chapter 9 of the text, and a good example is illustrative example 2. Then we come to question 4, which is activity-based costing, which is in Chapter 10 of the text. And we're looking at illustrative example 2. And then finally, question 5. Also with question 4, you need to also again do a memorandum and recommend one system giving reasons for your recommendation. So make sure that you do that. And then finally, question 5. Which is from Chapter 11, all about Chapter 11 and relevant information for decision. Illustrative example 3 is good. Also, question 1118 is useful for that one. And again, we've got another memorandum, because what you're trying to do is to help David make the right decision, so he needs to know what's the best information to use in making that decision. All right, now make sure that you've got the updated copy of the assignment, which is in resources. So, all the best, and I look forward to marking some really great assignments.